China's largest private airline carrier, Hainan Airlines, has long been denied direct flights on some of the country's biggest international routes. But Hainan is now taking on the state airlines in new ways. CCTV's Grace Brown explores how private carriers are changing China's aviation market.
In the first quarter of 2015, China's airlines flew more than 100 million passengers, up 13% from the end of last year. But while it's good times for airlines, there isn't much choice for travelers.
I usually fly on China Eastern. The service is okay, but the food isn't great. There are often delays, too.
There's not much competition between Chinese airlines. I know most are state-owned. None offer special service. For business, I fly Air China because it's convenient. But the service on foreign airlines is more personal.
Among domestic carriers, state airlines control China's main direct flights, Beijing to Washington, for example. But competition from non-state carriers is taking off. With more Chinese traveling within and outside of China than ever before, more private carriers are now expanding routes within this market and testing the dominance of China's state-owned airlines. Private carriers like Hainan Airlines, backed by George Soros, are taking routes less traveled. In 2012, Hainan Airlines' parent company, HNA Group, acquired a 48% stake in French airline Aigle Azur, flying Hangzhou to Paris when Beijing was blocked. In June, it bought a 6% stake in South Africa's Comair. Now it's launching the first ever direct flight from Beijing to San Jose, the heart of Silicon Valley. But Vice President He Wei says the journey is just as important.
We have been really proud of that for 4 years in a row, Skytrax 5-star award for its excellent service. If you're a vegetarian, if you are Jewish people, you want to order some kosher meals, or you're Muslims, we can do that. Today's environment has changed, and with the a lot of new service from China to overseas cities, and we're certainly targeting passengers not just from China but also from the places we serve to.
Hainan Airlines passengers say the service sets them apart.
I mentioned that I thought they should have a Western breakfast because there were quite a number of Western people on the flight. 40 minutes after getting off the flight, my phone rang. I heard a voice say, "This is Hainan Airlines customer service calling. I'm here to tell you, Mr. Kelly, that the next time you fly with Hainan Airlines, there will be a Western breakfast on the flight for you." And true to her word, in 2 days when I came back to Beijing, there was.
With net profits up 427% in the first quarter over last year, Hainan's alternative routes and personal touch seem to be working. As private carriers in China fly higher, state-owned airlines may need to do more to win business. Grace Brown, CCTV, Beijing.